Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, characters of all shapes, sizes, denominations, and genders, welcome to Requested Monday, the show where you decide what I play. And we are still playing some more of Delta V Rings of Saturn, a game that is just a cool, chill space time. And may show up on the capture here. Hold on. There it goes. Where we are continuing to fly the MRS 6594 Rapid Shot. This is the last stream of this that we're going to do this month. I highly recommend getting this game yourself if you haven't. I don't actually know how much it costs. Let's find out. It's currently $10. $10. That is a steal. But yeah, I strongly recommend that you play this game because it's a lot of fun. It's nice. It's a nice game to just chill out with. But a couple of announcements. As you probably noticed, if you were paying attention, Adventure Select didn't happen last Saturday because I had a bad brain day. So we're doing it this Saturday. Also, XCOM Files on Friday. And there is a poll for what game to play next month. Currently, by an overwhelmingly large margin, the winner of the Classics vote is Quest for Glory Thief Run, where I play through the Quest for Glory games as a thief. And if that sounds interesting to you, then you can look forward to it next month. Otherwise, if you want to see something else, you can vote for Betrayal at Krondor, Anachronox, NES Classic Game Shuffle, and Maniac Mansion and Day of the Tentacle. You can always vote for one of those. But that's next week. Let's focus on today. Hope you all had a great weekend. Hope you're all looking forward to a great week. I had to go back to work today after having a week off, and boy howdy, did it suck. Just a very busy day, and a lot of people were out. So, but that's neither here nor there. We have repairs that we're working on, which are going to take 2 days. Everything looks to be in relatively good shape. So, let's have everybody stay at the Sky Dome. We've still got our scrapwright recovery operations. So let's hope that they give us some good news. But in the meantime, we'll head back into the rings. MRS 6594 Rapid Shot, 2274, March 14th. It's one thing that's always kind of interested me in like a this is probably going to be a little weird kind of way, is how do you tell time and space? Not just like the general problem of telling time, but like how do you keep it straight when time dilation is definitely a thing at high velocities? But, you know, it's a problem for future space travel, not for current space travel. Yeah, I'll grab that iron. It's got plenty of water on it. I do need to upgrade our thrusters. Engine, not necessarily, but the thrusters we definitely need to upgrade to something either more efficient or more powerful. Nothing. Nothing. There is another. I thought I saw a flash on the visual feed. Lutis? Orlando. Do you have contact with Keith? Raider doesn't talk to me, not after the accident. I still occasionally see Zoe. I'll try to pass a message for you. Know of any trade opportunities? Something big at the edge of our LiDAR range. And there's MRS 3551. Paige? Is that you, Eleanor? We're looking for contacts, basically, at this point. Interesting things to go and see. You look different, Paige. New hair? No. Just age, Eleanor. Something big at the end of our LiDAR range. Deeper in. Alright. So we got 2 big LiDAR contacts. So we might as well go to one of them. So this one is farther away, so we'll go this way. Really need to upgrade the ultra capacitor too. 500 megajoules is just not enough. Uh-oh. Wow. It's just loading. You know, when I said hi to you, I didn't mean follow us. Jesus Christ. Lowest fusion. Alright, so this is a phage class station. It's fun. Beryllium. Can't just be shooting beryllium off. Fucking. God damn it. Do you understand how valuable that shit is? Tungsten field. Ooh, that's brilliant. Oh, it's a big chunk of tungsten. Come to butted. Shop. Send this flying towards me, I'm just gonna steal it. Fuck you. Asshole. Oh, I'm sorry I sent a valuable rock directly at you. I'm sorry that I'm gonna take it. And by sorry, I mean I'm not really sorry. very good chunk of beryllium. Buddy, you need to check fire and fuck off. Oh. Never mind. I thought you were the guy that I talked to that told me about this LiDAR contact. And we avoided a collision, sort of. Wow. There's a nice big chunk of tungsten over here. Is that another big chunk of tungsten? So I did actually look it up. Delta V is how much your ship can change, or how much actual change in velocity you can do based on your current load and propellant. So based on this, we can do a delta V change of about 3,000 meters per second. Which isn't too much. Okay, that rock is drifting towards us ominously, but we dodged it. If there's anything in this rock, and then we'll go check out that other LiDAR contact. Oh, there's a lot of beryllium. That's gonna hit a rock. So that'll stop. Oh god, it didn't. Delta A is delta V, delta T. So delta A is delta velocity versus delta time divided by delta time. So delta A would be delta acceleration. Tungsten, or that beryllium is fucking gone. Change in acceleration is change in velocity divided by change in time. Yeah. I remember my high school physics classes. I didn't like them, but I remember them. Why I don't look like it. It's vanadium. Whatevs. Big chunk of vanadium. Probably wandered out of the tungsten field, which is fine. Don't care about you. Go here. Really? There's so many rocks in this rock cluster of a ring system. Jesus. Alright, so we are in the Keeler Gap. First score is a big chunk of tungsten. There's something over there. It looks like it might be a moonlet, which is kind of interesting for the Keeler Gap. I do want to grab this palladium, not because it's valuable, but because it's got a lot of water. Okay, let's go see what that big LiDAR contact is. You can see it on the map here, kind of. Even though the LiDAR that I'm using right here, LiDAR I should say, isn't actually picking it up. The HUD is. Definitely looks like a moonlet. It's too irregularly shaped to be anything else. But it's a moonlet in the Keeler Gap, which gives us a chance to get at least a temporary waypoint here. The edge of the game world is the second gap in the rings that I don't remember the name of it. But there's an achievement for that. I'm not going to hit it. Come on, Jesus. Let's see. God. Fly a really, really heavy ship. Okay. The N-key gap. That's what it is. So the N-key gap is the second gap in Saturn's rings. That's the edge of the game world. Once you get there, you're oh, that's a space bar. Nice. Once you get there, you're basically told to turn around, and if you keep going deeper in, you just don't come back as far as you go. The space ball. Where is the arm? Is there an arm? There's no arm here. Oh, there it is. Welcome to the spacebar, Rapid Shot. What can I get you? Round of drinks on me. I used to come here with the gang. Those were happy days. I wonder what happened to them. Let go of me, please. Now look what you did. I'm suing. Water-rich iron. Holy shit. Nom. Nom. I also, as much as I hate to admit it, have to go back to that better autopilot. Just because it's more efficient over time because it's better able to process shifts in mass. Which is kind of what I need for a mining ship. Supply. So we're at $119,000, which isn't bad. Really what I'm waiting for is that salvage company to tell me where some salvageable ships are. Which would certainly be nice. I paid you $300,000. It already showed up. I honestly don't know. Oh, excuse me. Vanadium. That's a bigger chunk of vanadium, so I wants it. Just keep processing. All them minerals. Yep. I have music on the radio. Someone is broadcasting pretty close. Triangulate. Now, pretty close, in relative terms in the rings of Saturn, is anywhere from 5 to 5,000 kilometers away. So, let's see what we got. Oh, it's actually pretty close. Terran Blade, thank you for subscribing for 17 months. Delta V is an acceptable substitute for XCOM files. Well, XCOM files will also be back on Friday. Excuse me. We are getting pretty close to the end of that game. It's just a matter of time now before we finish it, hopefully. Uranium caves have respawning resources, that is all. Uranium caves? What? Don't understand what that means. Or what that's in reference to. Uranium is not something that you can mine in this game. The only game in which you can mine uranium is, as far as I'm aware, Barrowtron. Yeah, sorry. Permission to spoiler? Feel free. Feel free if it's for this game. not alone in the rings. Process platinum for trade? Absolutely. But we've been to SRA 01, or what's left of it. It's been destroyed. We're uploading flight logs now. What? Shit, no wonder we lost contact. Thanks for letting us know. Stand by for docking. I got 9,000 processed platinum. Not all of them are useless solid rocks. Ooh, good to know. So that just took 9,000 platinum and gave us $40,000. Cool. Second time I went back, there was a pirate waiting for me. Easy praise since we advised having a railgun at all times. Yep. Always carry a railgun. It's actually even easier on later ships because later ships have more hard points. So there is no reason why you should ever be caught by surprise by a pirate. Also, other things that I have learned. There are, in fact, EMP-resistant HUD interfaces. So some HUDs are actually able to stay active when you get hit by microwave beams. Which is kind of cool, though. Some plat, some iron, some more plat. Grab this platinum because I'm making a pretty penny just returning it to SRL3. Go do chores and idle here for viewer count. Thank you. Remember, characters support what you love so we can grow. I mean, that's true. And if you do love the stuff that we do on stream and on CharacterSelect, you know, support is nice. But, you know, support however you want to. I'm kind of one of those people that doesn't chase glory, I guess, or like high numbers. Everybody's like, oh my god, you're almost at 4,000 subscribers on the channel. It's like, yeah, I guess. It's cool. I appreciate people watching. And I certainly did start the channel with the idea of getting super popular. But over time, it's kind of more evolved into this is a fun thing to do with my friends and share with people. So that's what I do. I've definitely spent more money on CharacterSelect than any money that I've ever made from it. Which is also fine. It's just one of those things that when you think about it, it's like, oof. This also isn't my job. The streamers that do stuff like this for their job, where they stream like 5 days a week, more power to them. Because I definitely would not be able to do this 5, 6, 7 days a week. Like, I can record 5 days a week, and I do most of the time. I stream on Mondays and Fridays. We record on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes Saturday. But there's a substantial difference between recording and streaming. Recording is just fun. It's just, you know, don't worry too much about the technical aspects or talking to the chat or whatever. Just play the game and have fun. Whereas streaming, it's kind of like you got to pay attention to chat. You got to make sure that people are engaged, and it's much different from recording. It's a different dynamic. So yeah, people that do this like 5, 6, 7 days a week, God love them. I don't know how you do it. There are a few streamers that I really like. I've been watching Spike Vegeta, and he's doing SNES Mania, which is he's playing every single Super Nintendo game by release date on the Super Nintendo, and it's letting me find out about games that I never knew about, and that's super interesting to me. But a couple other streams, like I watch Critical Role, but I watch it on YouTube because their streams start way too late for the East Coast. What else do I watch? It's kind of it, really. Streaming is definitely a thing all of its own. Thought the music swelled there because I was under attack, but it's not. So speaking of games, I did pick up a couple other games while they were on sale, because I am a psychopath that can never have enough. I picked up World War II Construction or Rebuilder Simulator, which is basically you go to different places from, like, immediately after World War II. They're all fictional, but they're interesting. They're based on history. And you have to clean them up and rebuild them. That's kind of been cool. It's a very chill, relaxing time. Oh shit! It's a meteor storm. Oh god! So this can happen occasionally. This is just a Kessler event. And the potential for it to do damage to your ship is high. I don't know what I just grabbed. Big chunk of something. Yeah, that'll just happen occasionally, and the only thing to do is weather your way through it. But yeah, I picked up World War II Reconstruction Simulator, Rebuilder Simulator. It's an interesting little game. It doesn't seem like it has too much depth. Like, once you're done, you're kind of done. And that's fine, too. It's good for maybe, like, 5, 6, 7 hours worth of play. It's not bad. I also picked up a game that I've been following called Sector Unknown, which is an RPG about being stranded on a planet with prisoners, I think. And I've been following it for a while, and it finally hit early access, and I was like, yes, I am ready to try out this game. And then I finally tried it out, and the game crashes whenever you try to open the options menu, which did not fill me with confidence, and I refunded it. And I feel bad whenever I refund a game in early access, but I literally put in the comments when it asked why I was refunding it. It's like, the options menu crashes the game. I think I'll come back and check this out when it's a little more functional. Because, I mean, how did that get through to production, guys? Come on. Come on. It looks like a really interesting game. I'm excited to see what they do with it. But I'm not gonna sit there and wait for it to get better when a very, very, very basic function of gameplay is broken. very basic function of the user experience, I should say, the UX. Yeah, I'm always on the lookout for games that look interesting. Interesting and or fun. And honestly, the thing that I've found that gives me the most bang for my buck when it comes to looking for games that are interesting or fun is bundles on Steam. Just occasionally go back and look at games that you've already purchased or that you already own and see what games are also included in their bundles. If you liked the first game, chances are, even if the second game is very, very different, you'll like it too. Don't know how that works or why, but it usually does. Watching a streamer play a game last night that was a very dark game, and every time you paused the game and brought up the menu, the screen was bright white, flashbanged you every time you paused the game. That's awful. Full up on Vanadium. One game that I actually kind of wanted to go back and play, now that it's out of like demo/early access, is a game that we did do on stream, which is Midnight Murder Club, where the point of the game is that everything is dark, you have a gun, and you have a flashlight. And you have to kill everybody else. But if you turn on your flashlight, then you show everybody where you are. And if you shoot your gun, you show everybody where you are. And the only problem is that the game is really, 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 really dark. It's like, I don't know if that's a good stream game when you can't see anything. We did it on stream, I think, last year for like a couple hours, and it was really fun to play. But it's like, is this entirely dark game actually really fun to watch? I can't tell. Unless you just full send it and, yeah. I've seen some streams like that. Yeah, but, I mean, I don't get a lot of viewers on my streams, but I do like my viewers that I do get, you guys, to have a good time and be able to see what's happening. So it's one of those things that sits at the back of my mind, is everybody having fun watching? Am I being at least somewhat entertaining? Get back in my fucking car. Oh, Jesus. I don't have to worry about being entertaining all the time, although I try to be, because I, once again, am not doing this professionally. This is just fun. But yeah, it's one of those things that I worry about. Or think about, not worry about. Streamer has fun, that energy comes across to the viewers. I hope so. God knows. There are definitely a couple of games that I didn't enjoy when I was playing them on the channel, but for the most part, like most of the games that we've done on the channel, on YouTube, and on stream have been fun. Just fun to have fun. Oh, we're drifting back into the Keeler Gap here. Rocks are starting to get a little spicy at Cap. That's fine. Although if I'm 120,000% honest, which is mathematically impossible, but let's just go with it for a second. I honestly don't know why anybody watches what we do. And that's not just like self-deprecation, that's like a legitimate thing. It's like, are we actually that entertaining? Somebody posted a comment recently on a Barotrauma video saying, "Yay, my favorite Barotrauma streamer is back." And I'm like, what? How am I your favorite Barotrauma streamer? There must be like hundreds of Barotrauma streamers out there. Cargo bag. Okay. Well, I don't know. It's not like I swear I'm not fishing for like comments or anything like that. It's just it's one of those things that it's like, huh, really? Okay. See anything worth salvaging? A radar anomaly. Let's go check that out. It's not too far away. We're out of power. Barotrauma hijinks are quite humorous. I don't actually intend that. Like, it's not like we're JG2179, huh? Hail Arrow. That shit looks derelict to me. JG4, I believe, is Jupiter Ganymede. What happened to her crew? Are you volunteering, Orlando? Well, I guess I am now. I get my EVA suit. Oh, shit. Sorry. Hull is a mess, scarring, stress fractures, and a few panels look like they were patched with whatever was on hand. Ship barely got a pulse. Entering now. Suit reads air, but it's thin and cold. Life support is technically running, but I wouldn't breathe this. There's ice buildup on the vents. Lights are flickering. Some compartments are dark entirely. No sign of the crew. Lockers are empty. Find out what went wrong. If the ship is still running, someone left it for a reason. Logs are a mess. Half the system files are corrupted, and error messages are stacking up. I'll piece together what I can piece together is it looks like they suffered a fatal cascade and everything started to fail all at once. The reactor's output was unstable because the fuel rods weren't moving properly. This overheated the turbine, started to stall. The coolant pumps worked overtime. Now they are flagged for critical wear. They tried venting heat with thrusters, and that worked, but overheated plasma damaged power generators. With power fluctuating, life support was already barely keeping up, and when the reactor spiked high, habitat seals gave up from thermal stress, and pressure drops were happening across multiple compartments. This wasn't a sudden failure. Whoever was running Wrathful Rival fought to keep it flying as long as possible. Then one day, it just gave up completely. Patch the worst leaks, reroute power, and see if she could still hold together. Let me see what I can do with the tools I have. Major head breach is patched and reinforced pressure seals. The reactor output is still weak. My rear had enough power to keep life support ticking. Don't let me on board. This can work. Thrusters are responding at minimum output. So I guess we'll see you back at the rings. Back at Enceladus. anything there, Orlando? I guess we'll see you back at E Prime, which we're going back to now anyway. So that asteroid isn't causing a problem with trajectory matching. Delightful. So that got us 229,000 plus Wrathful Rival, which is a K37 TNTRL with a busted reactor, a busted computer, all the thrusters and engines busted, and a mining laser that's busted. Yeah, no wonder it was floating there. It couldn't do shit. But it's worth almost 500,000 credits, so we'll take that. Wait, don't do that. Equipment. Thrusters. Oh, we did get better thrusters, didn't we? 400 kilonewtons. So let's see. This has an exhaust velocity of 15 kilometers a second. Uses up 26.6 kilograms of propellant per second. Power consumption of 15 megawatts. Thermal consumption of 3 gigawatts. If we upgrade to this one, it consumes a hell of a lot more power. Damn. For not better thrust. This one's pretty efficient, actually. Is it gimbaled? It's variable thrust. Pulsed. We would need to upgrade our reactor and our thermal production. Then there's the Eon Interstellar Agile Thruster, which is extremely low thrust, but it's gimbaled. So it's very precise. Maybe those are the best thrusters that we can do right now, because these are the default. Boom. Then there's these beasts, which are 600 kilonewtons of thrust. Consume almost 100 kilograms of propellant every second. Which is a lot. Those aren't much better. We're already running 16 fuel rods. We could upgrade to the Dynamics Yama SSR-12, which has a lot of thermal power at 30 gigawatts. This has 16. This goes up to 20. It's also lighter, but it would cost 430,000 credits. Let's upgrade to a dual ultracapacitor because we're going to need that. $3,200 megajoules. How much does this hold? 1,000 megajoules? 3,200 or 32,000? 32,000. Unlimited power. So these are basically backup power. And I'm only only 2,000 kilograms. That's not bad. Or 1,000 kilograms of weight. These actually create power. So they are literally auxiliary power systems. These are big batteries. And also expensive as shit. Fuck. Let's change this back to the NDCI. Get a high resolution LiDAR. Does increase our weight by a lot. Could also look at getting drone mounts. The tug drones don't actually bring anything to you. They just stop relative to your position so that they're easier to get. Whereas the hull drones actually bring them directly in front of your ship. You can see it over here. But it's very slow, and they don't do it consistently, so it'll slowly bring them into your path based on where you are now. The tug drones are probably better. But let's see. This is gimbaled. This is not gimbaled. It's not gimbaled. Experimental NPMP, which is the Experimental Nuclear Pulsed Magnetoplasma Dynamic Thruster. Great exhaust velocity, which is 45 kilometers per second. There's the Z-axial pinch fusion torch. Oh, does that not actually use propellant? It does. It basically doesn't. 0.6 kilograms per second compared to this, which uses 800 or 83.3 or 24.4 or 2.8. That's interesting. Oh, the ones that use hydrogen plasma use less propellant. That makes sense. Military-grade turbine is also good, but is also 5 times heavier than the twin turbine, which is kind of a lot. The Heavenly Dancer is an Eagle Prospector. Courageous Savior is a Peacock. Busted-ass Peacock. Belter's Eye, Traumatic Sail, Proud Prey. Using 2 mighty lasers. That's the extended KT. KX. Alright. Services. Repairs. Okay, now we have the money, so we'll just replace everything. Except for the laser. The laser doesn't need to be replaced. The computer doesn't need to be replaced. And the reactor is actually doing really good. So, 22 hours, A. Let's go. I would love to find a moonlet. The more powerful your reactor, the easier it is to overheat it. True. The last dive weren't nothing special. We found a disabled ship, and that's good. But that's all it is. Alright, so now that we have this autopilot back again, we also have the targeting laser. So let's just see where we're shooting. There's somebody south of us. Yep, there he is. Zoe? Long time no see, Eleanor. We should catch up. Get a drink. You know, my boss keeps paying for us to go to the skydiving. Any trade opportunities? Something big at the edge of our LiDAR range. Might be a moonlet, might be something else. The only way to know is to go look. There's another person here. Eric? Long time no see. Everybody knows everybody in the ring, basically. New eyes. The big LiDAR contact. Sweet. Alright, Gator. This one's on this side of the queuing gap, so let's go there. Also, you can see how much slower this LiDAR is turning. Draw on that penis. It's over there. Reading LiDAR stuff is really tricky sometimes. Delicious. We're already halfway to our maximum capacity of vanadium. We're not gonna hit, it's fine. Check carefully. that. Grab it. Grab it. Okay. Nope. It's just a moonlet. Also, spinning like that is bad for the reactor. I really shouldn't do it. Why did I push the wrong button? Ow. Shift instead of spacebar to shoot the laser, and instead of shooting the laser, I hit the accelerator button. Good job. You have that other LiDAR contact to go investigate as well. But there's just so much tungsten here. So much valuable tungsten. Alright. If anybody knows, without looking it up, why tungsten has the atomic symbol of W, I will give you a fabulous no prize. Before you question whether or not I know, yes, I know. At least I think I know. I seem to recall the answer, but I might be wrong. Tungsten. Come back. Smash. Ooh. I actually need this tungsten now to pay for my repairs. That was really dumb. You know what? Sometimes you just want to go careening off asteroids. Astrogator, bring us to the other big LiDAR contact. What the shit is that? Fuck? It's a massive asteroid. That's not a moonlet, that's a massive moonlet. It's gotta be hiding something valuable in there. The size of this thing, Jesus. Funny thing is, if Earth's moon was in the ring of Saturn, it wouldn't be very impressive. So this thing is massive, and it's still just a moonlet. I say Earth's moon, I guess I could call it Luna. But then my cat would get confused. So that's her name. Seem to be anything going on with this gigantic moonlet. Pretty sure based on its rotation and the fact that we're now on the other side of it, we've seen every part of it, but we'll go to the bottom side just to be sure. On with this one either. It's just really, really fucking big. It's kind of cool. not flying off? Gotta get that. Chase this down, but we're gonna do it. We're doing it, Peter. I think I had a full hold of processed beryllium once. It was not worth the effort to actually get it. Of course, that was in the starting ship, so it was only 7,000 kilograms on 14,000, but still. Beryllium is a nice thing to have, but it is not a requirement. Saw flashes of blue in that rock ride. You here to challenge Faithful Horse for a race? I don't think I ever saw thrusters like that. What are you flying? It's custom-made racing gear. Let me set you up with my friends on Enceladus. You can grab decent racing upgrades from them. What's this ship you're flying? This beauty here is Faithful Horse. A custom-fitted, state-of-the-art prospector. We cut out all the useless stuff and fit the biggest performance reactor we can find. We racers called these Bald Eagles. Is it for sale? Custom-built ship. $10 million. I don't want to sell her anyway. The glorious ring-spanning contest of skill. We get to chase a racing drone, pulling tight corners and high-G maneuvers, skim the surface of the roids, burn hard and burn fast. Do you think you have what it takes? Not geared up for racing with rapid shot. How about we meet up here in a week? I'm going to leave my drone broadcasting here. Just ping it when you're ready. I've never tried racing because it's very expensive. Ideally, you would want something like the Kitsune, so that you could move quickly and agilely. Somebody else? Candy Pass ain't doing shit. Oh boy. Processing them roids. Making that sweet bank. Brilliant. Knocked into another roid. Grab it, that's 13k. God, it is Monday, isn't it? Ugh. I don't mean to be all Garfield about this. Mondays. Ugh. So I think my favorite thing about Garfield not liking Mondays was an analysis that I saw where it's like, wait a second, Garfield is a cat. More importantly, Garfield doesn't have a job. Why does Garfield hate Mondays? Just like, oh shit, the logic. Hit him with the logic hammer. Adley drifting through the ranks. Astrogator gets some experience. Some big, thick platinum rocks. Grab. The only thing we haven't picked up yet is palladium, which we haven't found. It's kind of weird. Platinum, 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 platinum. Going platinum, baby. Record and it's going platinum, baby. Oh, double grab? Double grab. Not gonna be worth it, but listen to this music all day. It's just so calm. So chill. Get the shit back in the NPU. Oh look, a tiny bit of palladium. big bit of blading. Fill up one of our, or if we fill up 3 of our mineral processing tanks, then we'll go back. So it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot interesting happening today. Happening on this dive, I should say. We did get the contacts to buy racing gear at Ensalada Station, which is nice. That is a random event. It does happen to everybody eventually, but, you know, it's random. BLT 6408. That might be a hybrid. Bearing? Shit, it's off the LiDAR. It's off the LiDAR. Looks like it's mostly south-southwest. Sorry. No, it's actually pretty much dead center southeast. So that would be a bearing of 135? Yeah. 135 degrees. It's kind of weird that I can't tell how far away it is. Oh, shit. He's getting closer. Bringing the mass driver online just in case. Faster is gonna help. Okay. That's probably okay. It's a derelict. Oh god, it's a derelict that we're about to crash the fuck into. Oh god, don't hit it. Okay. A lot of adrenaline time being used here. Bust up that roid with engine power. Okay. Let's send Eleanor. You're on EVA duty today. Bring it in closer so you can have an easy return to hopefully. All looks good. No burns, no impact damage. Airlock still has manual cycling. There's pressure inside. This is going to be an AI ship, isn't it? Some scraps left behind, but anything important seems gone. No suits. Okay. Either they walked out or someone picked them up. Life support is dead, and scrubbers are full and frozen solid. No reactor hub. Whole ship feels like a tomb. The reactor room's locked down. Let's see. See if you can pull up the ship's logs. Systems failure. We might be able to get it running if they just failed. There's got to be a reason. Yeah, I got it. Classic corporate lockout. Angry crews missed a couple of payments and they flipped the kill switch. Shutdown came straight from Enceladus, locking out the ship's command systems. Reactors physically intact, but controls are dead. Last log from Veronica Zawin says O2 was running out and they had no choice but to abandon the ship. No record of escape pod launches, so either they flagged down a hauler or made a long walk and back in. Looks like they have some outstanding balance today. I guess when it comes down to whether we feel like paying their bill. See if you can restart manually. Reactors are stuck in a full scram. I'm trying to swap them for fresh ones. Hey! Reactors online, power flowing to caps. We can fly this thing out. Alright, well, let's head back to Enceladus Prime then. Another salvage ship. That's kind of lucky. If I think there's a 50% chance that the reactor can't actually be restarted, and of that, there's a 50% chance that the reactor will then explode. Sorry, I had to close my office door here. Alright. So we got a pretty good haul of about $233,000. More importantly, we can sell the Angry Cruise, which is a Kothan 211 Chonker. The 211 model is a version that is developed explicitly for operation in the asteroid belt. Boasting the largest excavator and bay access across the series, she has found a specialization in the rings, suited to more oversized cargoes and equipment retrieval that other vessels require external manipulators to handle well. It's still got EMP shielding. I don't understand what the difference is. Well, it means we don't need the Umbral Sky anymore then. We'll sell this one. How much does this one sell for? A lot more. Dang. Alright, let's get some repairs because I ran into a few asteroids. Going to take one for a spin and tell us why we shouldn't buy them? Maybe. Repair. Oh. The reactor kinda got fucked. Too much spinning, the fuel rod's jammed. Let's just replace that. It's faster. Anything interesting at the dealer? The Zealous Horse. It's a Pelican with a busted ass fucking cargo bay. This is the KTA-24 TNTRL. This one actually has a shorter, more robust frame and angled reverse thrust. So the thrust actually goes up there and up and down there. So you can use it easier for salvage without destroying the thing you're trying to grab. And that's the K-37. The Kothan 217 Bender. It's an experimental variable geometry process cargo storage able to adapt to mission requirements on the fly by dynamically resizing the internal containers. Few were built, finding use in local operations. Her mass and reduced total cargo capacity make her unsuitable for interplanetary transport. Alright, so we need 2 days. We will pay you $300,000 even though you didn't give me shit. Oh, right. Equipment. So now that we talked to that guy, we have access to the RA-K69V thruster. It's meant for performance at any cost, which means a lot of power consumption. It's actually pretty good. It's gimbaled too. Greater use of thrust enabled by the gimbal system means that these may require frequent maintenance, making it unsuited for most commercial use. With most autopilots unable to fully utilize their capabilities, they tend to see usage mostly in performance craft. K-69V are known for their ability to tune thrust far beyond their operational optimum, though performance will degrade quickly under such strain. And we also have... thing eats through. Is it just the thrusters that we unlocked? I think it is. Looks like it is. Big furnace generator. I was kind of hoping that the dealer had a Kitsune, but it doesn't. Oh wait, yes it does. There's the Kitsune. Nakamura Dynamics launched the Kitsune shuttle for civilian use as they demilitarized more of their fleet. The variable geometry cargo and their compatibility with the standard docking bay makes them well suited, well adapted to various tasks within many types of operations. They're especially suited to transport between larger ships and planetary lunar surfaces. The production costs outweighed their compact size and their adaptability, though, and Nakamura Dynamics discontinued their line. Kitsune remains in use across the Sol system in various roles and has accumulated a respectable record for reliability. The reliance on maneuvering thrusters makes their maintenance costs much more manageable. However, they lack another source of thrust as backup and have a limited loadout. It's recommended to limit operations to within recovery distance of a garage capable of repairs and modifications. Buy one. Definitely want a pilot, a mechanic, and an astrogator. The rest of you can take a break. So, let's get a standard propellant tank. That's a thruster. So if we're going to do something that's going to be like a racing thing, we want a lot of thrust. Which is still going to be this one. But in order to do that, we need to upgrade the fuel rods. Yep, that's good. Alter capacitor, we will swap in. Custom-built autopilot was designed specifically for ring racing events. It offers superior trajectory prediction, has an unparalleled suite of capabilities, but requires fully operational, high-resolution sensors to work reliably. Okay. So let's get the beamed-form infrared LiDAR, which I don't normally use. Launch a dive. Yes. I don't know if we're going to get there in time. We'll find out. I've never driven a Kitsune before. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. It's gone. What is the excavator in this thing? The fuck? I don't think we can even... Well, we could probably pick up small ones. See what happens. Maybe I won't bounce off it immediately. Ah! Stop that. Yeah, I can't. Let's see how this thing handles. Sure the fuck doesn't turn on a dime. Tell you that. This might not be a good racing thing, if only because it doesn't have a good back thruster. Boy howdy, I bet you can get up to some speed. Not sure why you would use that. In all honesty. It's slow to accelerate, but it can get up to some crazy speeds, that's for sure. back into the rings. Let's see what we get. MRS 6594 Rapid Shot. April 5th, 2275. Why are you freaking out? Hoping to get some information on some additional moonlets or important LiDAR contacts. Or maybe the salvage company will actually tell us about something that we can salvage. After I gave them $300,000 again. After this dive, whatever happens, we'll try taking out the coffin. Or the coven. See if that's worth flying or why it isn't. I've never actually flown one. I mean, stat-wise, it looks kind of impressive. Smattering of tungsten. Spend more propellant than I can get back. Jump. Oh, hey. Can I help you? What do you want, Richardson? Still owe me my last salary. Pretty sure I paid you in full. He ain't gonna tell us shit now. Dank Carbon. There's a fucking name. God damn it, everybody just asking for fucking salaries. Take it through the guild. You wanna... yeah, here's 10 grand. I've already picked up 10 grand just from mining. Kids and little fucking tungsten roids. Ugh. was glad to get tungsten, but these are like not even worth it. Platinum. Not bad. Not terrible. You guys want to quit fucking shadowing me? Jesus. Not flying in formation here, fucknuts. Goddamn shit, you gotta fucking work for it. Do not hit me with your thruster. You son of a bitch. Really? You guys fucking followed me? Fucking... Kiss my goddamn... all of my ass. Really know what else to talk about right now. It's also why I could not stream 5 days a week. very boring individual that doesn't have much to talk about. No, Tungsten, come back. I need you. Motherfucking... My cargo bay doors pop with a bunch of shit. Fortunately, none of it's too valuable. It's just a pain in my ass. That's going way too far, and but I might still be able to get it. So much tungsten on that we're probably going to go over 10,000 kilograms in the second process. Delicious berry. Strawberry. Not worth chasing. I'm gonna do it anyway. Slightly more than the other one, so we'll grab this one instead. Is still on my scope because fuck them. scientific luck has finally disappeared from my scope, which means it's time to go to the other moonlet. I just don't want people following me. It's weird, creepy, and stalkerish. And also, they burned me with their fucking thruster exhaust like a bunch of asshats. This is the humongous moonlet. Kind of unusual this deep in the rings to actually run into nothing on the a rock. Or it's just you break it up and it turns into water vapor, and since you can't mine just water vapor. Something that you see more in the outer part of the ring than the inner part. So easily mine up quantities of beryllium. Oh, it must be my birthday. Beryllium is almost impossible to mine if you're using a mass driver. It's because it's like you hit the asteroid, it breaks up into beryllium, and beryllium is like, whee! You're like, ah, shit. With a laser, it still goes way far too often. I think the only thing that doesn't send beryllium immediately flying is the microwave gun, which has its own problems. But, you know. Beryllium is the nice-to-have rare find. It's not the one to... It's not something to waste a lot of propellant going after. Unless it's a huge chunk of rock. If you find a 1,000-kilogram chunk of beryllium, grab it, because that shit's worth bank. Maxed out on tungsten, yeah. There's the chat room restarted, so if you said anything in the last 30 seconds, I may not have seen it. If you didn't, that's it. I'm just glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Transponders, nothing. Visual feed has no feedback other than my own flashes. It's lonely out here, Jesus. Going to be the last platinum that we need to fill up that tank. So let's grab the Canadian. Hoping for something to happen. Jeez. No random events this dive. Oh, what the hell is that? A radar anomaly. Cool. Okay, so that's a salvage crew. Go check out that radar anomaly. Thank you. Sure, fly directly at the rocket furnace. There we go. too far away from where we were. The ETH 3162. Which is either Enceladus or Europa. Oh, there's something else here. Shit, I want to get on my bad side, Ringa. Oh, damn. He went down instantly. Oh, boy. So, I must have hit the reactor and it caused a reactor meltdown. Because everybody on that ship is dead. If it goes from red to yellow, they're done. Where are you going, Ringa? Trying to specifically hit the reactor and make it pop so I can grab the life pod because I don't have a manipulator on the grab this one. Running out of mass driver ammo, you need to explode soon. fucking all. But that got him. Boom. I missed the catch. Damn it. Oh, God. Oh, don't go. Don't go. Alright, time to get back to Enceladus. Alright, so that got us $331,000. Nice. I'm not gonna buy any of these, I'm just interested. The Faint Betrayal. Alright, Fleet, swap over to Angry Cruise, and then Crew. I want a pilot. Well, I don't really need a pilot. That's a geologist, not a pilot. Third pilot. I do want an astrogator. Okay. Right. This thing is fucked up, but it is insured. That's nice. Jesus, the reactor is completely fucked. Just replace that whole damn thing. Replace the computer. And then equipment. Get the mining laser. Driver. So we've got kinetic ammunition, storage. No, we don't. Check down magazine. There we go. The rear left hard point. We could do a cargo container. Hopefully shields. Let's worry about this first. I don't need 80,000 kilograms. This thruster sucks balls. Let's get this one. This engine sucks balls. Let's get this one. We're not producing enough heat. Let's get this one. Are we producing enough heat? Yes, okay. Got the ultracapacitor. Twin turbine is good. Can't afford an MPU. That sucks. The ore purifier. I want to try this one, the OCP-209, which I think is a reference to RoboCop. So OCP is the company that makes the ED-209, which, if true, hilarious. It's got the NDCI, which is great. Alright, let's give this thing a try, shall we? Repairs, 2 days. Services, everybody go to Skydome! We'll go to... That's going to cost too much money. Let's just do a home and transfer. Alright, this will be our last dive of the night. That's when this thing comes out of the dock. I've never flown one of these things before. That reactor is completely unshielded. So in case you're wondering, these are thermal exhaust. The veins, the reason they're red is because they are radiating heat, I believe. Okay. This heads-up display is going to take some getting used to. That's for sure. This thing only has 4 thrusters? I did not even notice that. No wonder it's so unwieldy. Shaky bitch. I don't know about that, Cap. Struggles to stay... Struggles to get on target. So it's unwieldy as fuck. Lucas? Long time no see, Eleanor. Look different. New hair or new eyes? New eyes. Big LiDAR contact. All right. And then you need help, Angry Cruz? Hannah? Is that you, Constance? Do you have contact with Desmond? Sorry, Takeda doesn't talk to me, not after the accident. I still occasionally see Deanna. And another big LiDAR contact. Alright, let's go check those out. I kind of like this. Don't ask me why, but I kind of enjoy this cargo hold look. Are those weather vanes actually going to hit something? Yup. Ow. Interesting. So it didn't actually hit the vanes, it's the thrusters. Got it. So the vanes are not materially thingy. Why are you following me? New breathing room. This will help with your repairs. Always willing to lend a hand. Alright, big LiDAR contact around here. Don't see. I don't see anything on LiDAR. I don't see anything. Lie to me, an arachnophobic drone? Why would you do that? I'm just trying to make a buck out here. There's something to the east on the visual. Oh yeah, this thing needs gimbal thrust in order to work. There is no other way for this thing to make sense. Wee! That was fun. I don't normally see bright spots in the vis feed. Okay, this thing definitely does not turn well. Only having four thrusters is actually a huge problem. If I had gimbal thrusters, it wouldn't be as much of a problem. It would just be an annoyance. Far away. Where it is, it's not as bright as what I saw before, but it's the only other thing that I've seen, so I'm guessing it's still the same. unmaneuverable this thing is. Oh god, I'm going 100 meters per second. Whoops. That's dangerous as shit. Omega Lie. Oh, you're just a fucking shit. Let's pump the brakes. Look at that. Look at that fucking treasure trail. Alright, let's go to the other big LiDAR contact. I didn't find anything here. It's so weird. Maybe their LiDAR information was out of date? I don't know. Well, this thing is pretty fucking hardy. We took all those hits and we didn't actually get damaged. Alright, now I can see the big LiDAR contact, which is over. In the space bar, is it? No, we're pretty far from that. Let's take a look and see if there's anything worth seeing here. Probably not. There's anything interesting about this moonlet either. Damn, damn, damn. Gotta make that money. Gotta pick up some more. I thought my LiDAR just beeped at me, like it detected something. Must have been the wind. mean, space wind is a thing. That's the whole point of the heliosphere, the solar winds. Whoa. Okay. Plot a trajectory to is this space bow. Hoping we run into another ship, but it's not looking likely. So the Kothan is interesting and also frustrating to pilot. Just because the lack of maneuvering thrusters cause so many problems. It's great for like straight distance flying, and it's surprisingly like agile, but it doesn't like in terms of turning around and grabbing stuff and blah blah blah. But it doesn't have actual agility to navigate the winds, which is frustrating, just a bit. Now, if you want to talk about awkward ones, though, the one that's like a spaceship rebuilding vessel, or a space station building vessel that's been repurposed into a mining ship. That one's the worst. Funk. Also, it doesn't help that the cargo bay is off-center, so everything hits just to the left. Want to look how fucked up these thrusters are, I can activate each of the thrusters with 3 separate buttons. That's not good. Beryllium? Worthwhile beryllium? Not worthwhile beryllium. Platinum. It's new. Popping open a treasure chest and finding nothing but gold coins inside when what you really wanted was a legendary weapon. Every fucking time. a shit about that one. That's only 135. I want this one. Yeah, this needs a powerful set of thrusters that are gimbaled. Which means that you're probably getting the Eon thrusters, which are expensive to maintain. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just, it's one of those things that it's like, ugh. The Eon Interstellar, whatever it's called, is in theory the best ship at 9 million Enceladus dollars to buy it. It's definitely the most expensive, but when you go to repair it, it's also the most expensive. It's got some really nice advantages, but it is extremely expensive. Thing? Okay, thank you. Cargo hold. Stop trying to get out of the cargo hold. It's very annoying. Alright. I think that's good. We've got 90,000 on the cargo. Time to activate emergency return. 200 meters per second. Got up to 235. It's pretty good. Hey, education. I'm assuming that they're doing like training and stuff on the journey back, because it's usually like 2 to 3 days. Which is kind of cool. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Delta V Rings of Saturn. I strongly recommend this game. We barely scratched the surface of what this game has to offer. There's the weird microwave ships. When you blow them up, drop singularity cores that you quote-unquote can't pick up. And that's cool and interesting and worth $1 million. There's a bunch of random events. There's storylines for the different crew members. And if you ever just want to have a chill time, you can just go out and do some mining. It's also a good time. But yeah, and it's $10 or $8, I think it is, on Steam. Well worth playing. But that is all I'm going to do for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a great week. I'll be back on Friday with Tyler playing XCOM Files, maybe finishing that game. We shall see. And then Saturday, Adventure Select. So, as always, check out the stuff that we've done at YouTube, youtube.com/CharacterSelectShow. We're a bit light on videos this week because last week's recording schedules got very seriously borked, but we're starting up a new series on Thursday for recording, so look for that in the near future. But thanks for watching. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you next time.